Good morning. I'm so glad you're here for day 4 of our guitar class. I'm Christine from McKee Music Therapy Services, and we're going to learn some more chords today, some more songs. We're even going to add in a minor chord, which will help you out on some of the music you'll find online or in music books. So anyways, my first quick little spiel. As I said, I'm Christine from McKee Music Therapy. If you have any questions about music therapy, you can find us online at www.mckeemusictherapy.com or on Facebook at McKee Music Therapy. And before we get any further, I need to remind you to click subscribe and turn on that notification bell on YouTube so you make sure you don't miss out on any of the classes. And then we're always posting new things so that you are aware when we get something new up or a new class or something like that. For music therapy, we work mainly with people with disabilities, autism, Down syndrome, apraxia, cerebral palsy, Rett syndrome, you name it, we've seen it in over 20 years of service. During our stay-at-home time, we are especially reaching out to long-term care facilities, memory care, and also assisted living. So if you have any family members living in one of those places, please reach out to us. We're trying to provide music therapy-based video sessions for those facilities to help give them some stimulation during this time and so that they're not so lonely. And if you have any other questions, feel free to contact us on our website. There's a contact us page, or on our Facebook. We're always happy to walk you through anything or answer any questions. If you have a child on an IEP in a school district, we are a related service, so we can walk you through the steps of requesting that from your IEP team if you feel that would be beneficial for your child. Anyways, on to guitar. If you have any questions during this time, the chat, I hope, is working today. My computer seems to say it's working today, so hopefully it is. Let's see. Oh, great. It is working because Brittany just sent us a message. And we are going to go first and review what we've already learned. Of course, we started with, I fixed the red sticker from yesterday. The one that looks like 2 eyes and a nose, of course, is D. Let's try that one just to get that back in our head. The top string, if you remember, is an E. From elephants and donkeys grow big ears. That's an E. So remember, we don't hit that in the D chord because there's no E in a D major chord. And then we lift our ring finger, move up a string on both fingers, and we have our A7, where you're more than welcome to hit all the strings for that one. And then we learned the G chord. That was putting our ring finger on this bottom blue one, the first string, 3rd fret, and then our pointer finger on the 2nd string from the top, 2nd fret, and our middle finger way up at the top string on the 3rd fret. There you go. And then yesterday, we worked a lot with the D7, the dominant chord for the G key. So for that, we lift up our 2 fingers, we slide that ring finger up to the red dot, and then we put our pointer finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret, and our middle finger on that other red dot. And again, we don't want to hit the top E because we're playing a D7. So, there we go. That sounds better. I don't know what I was doing wrong there. There's our D7. And with that, we play, let me pull out yesterday's song, make sure we've gone over all the chords for it. I went over the G, the G7, the A7, and I think that's everything for the song. So let's practice yesterday's song, Your Grand Old Flag, with those chords, because we're going to add to it today to get some more chords and some more songs. Here we go. You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and, oh, you know what? I am singing it not in the right key, so let me try that again. You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you way up to the D7. You're the emblem of, over to the G, the land I love. Then we're going to head over to that A7. Remember, that is the yellow stickers, the home of the free, and then off to our D7, the brave. And then we're going to go back to the start to the G. Every heart beats true, red, white, and blue. where there's never a boast, or up to the D7 breath. Back to the G. All acquaintance be forgot on the D7. We're going to go to the A7. Here I on the grand D7. Hold. And back to G. Flag. There you go. Thanks for playing along with me on that one. And if you notice, I'm going to grab it here. When I started it, I started singing too high because I don't usually sing that low. So yesterday I introduced a capo. And so I'll just talk real quickly about that. Remember, the capo, if you put it on, if you play a G regularly, it goes like that. But if you put a capo on, you can put it on any of the frets you want, but then you just act as though the capo is like the top of your guitar neck right there. So on the G chord, your finger is normally on the second string from the top on the second fret. So here you pretend this is the top of your guitar, and then you go to your second fret there from there. So that would be the G with the capo. There you go. So tomorrow we will be doing a giveaway for a capo. So stay tuned tomorrow, and maybe you will be the lucky winner of one of those. Because if it's too hard to sing in a certain key, you can always bring it up with that. So today we are going to go over one sort of new chord and then some very new chords. Yesterday I introduced the C very quickly, but we didn't really use it too much. So we're going to go over that one today, and then we're going to give you one more plus a bonus. The bonus you don't have to use in the song that we're going to learn, but if you want to, it adds a little extra something. So for this C, we why don't we go to our D7 chord where we had our ring on the red, our middle finger on the other red, and our pointer on the second string first fret. We're going to start there to get to our C. We are going to keep our pointer finger down and lift up those two fingers. You got that? So you're still on that second string first fret right there. And then you're going to take your middle finger and place it on the yellow dot, and your ring finger and place it on right next to the blue dot. The blue dot is the first string up there on the top, and we're going to place it on the second one down. Here we go. So we have our pointer finger on the second string, the middle finger on our yellow dot, which is the third down from the top, second fret, and then our ring finger is the second down, third fret. And with this, we normally start with the second string down when we're strumming it. If you hit the top one, no big deal, because in the C major chord, it is C, E, and G. So there is an E in the C major chord. But if you want to play it technically correct, you would play it starting with the second string because that is actually a C. So that would be the base of your chord. But if you play the top, no big deal. Still sounds good. So whatever your hand hits is fine. So let's just strum the C a little bit. There we go. And then we are going to move on to, let's try a song with that, just the C. Let's try taking our fingers off so we can find it easily. Let's get to the second string first fret, the yellow sticker, and then the second string down, third fret. Let's try that. We're going to go, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. There you go. There is your C chord. You'll see that in a lot of songs, so that will be helpful. And then our new chord for today, we did the C a little bit yesterday. So that's sort of a new song, or a new chord, but not completely new. So we're going to give you a completely new chord today, which you will see in a lot of songs. It is called the E7. The E7, if you count down, E, D, C, B, A, is the dominant in the key of A major. We're not going to do A major key today, but the E7 is thrown in our song that we're going to do. So to get to the E7 chord, we are going to go to our 1, 2, third string up, third string up from the bottom. 1, 2, third string up from there with your pointer finger. And then your middle finger is going to reach over to that blue dot, the second string down, second fret. And you're going to hit all the strings on this one. This is your E7. Start at the top string and strum down. Sounds cool, doesn't it? It normally goes in the key of A major. But we're not working on A major. A major, if you're interested, is you have your A7. You just add the middle string in there. That makes it an A major chord. But today we're working on the E7. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 strings up on that first fret. And then your middle finger is going to go second string down, second fret on the blue dot if you have your dots on there. There's your E7 chord. So let's give that a few strums. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And for our song, we're going to need the E7 and we will need the C. So let's go back and forth between the E7 and C because those are our new chords today. So here's our pointer on the 1, 2, 3, and then on the first fret, and our middle finger on that blue dot, second string down, second fret. If you've forgotten where I got the dots, they are these little dots from Avery for labeling things. If you want a link to it, it will be on down below the video, in the video description, or on our website, McKeemusictherapy.com, under activities. At the bottom, I have a lot of suggested things for music. So if you want those dots, that's where you can get them from Amazon. But let's go. Let's strum 4 times on the E7 and then move to the C and strum 4 times and then move back to the E7 and just go back and forth that way. You ready? Here we go. Let's start on the C chord. Let's start from the second string, first fret, and then on the yellow dot, and on the second string down, third fret. Here we go. There's our C chord. So let's do it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to move to the E7. To do that, we can just lift up the ring finger, move over your middle finger 1 string over to that blue dot, and move over your pointer finger 1 string right there. And then strum 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to move back to the C. So you're going to second string, first fret, yellow dot, second string down, third fret. There you go. Now, so this, I'm going to give you a bonus chord now. If this is too much for you, don't worry about it. I will tell you the optional. In the song we're going to do, if you don't want to use our new chord, you can always just use the A7. But our new chord I'm going to give you today is a minor chord. It's an A minor chord. So to do that, you're going to have your finger, your pointer finger on this, where you had it for the C chord, on the second string, first fret. And then you're going to have your ring finger, get your ring finger out and put that on the yellow dot. And, oh wait, I'm sorry. On the red dot, I'm trying to look from the top here. And then your middle finger on the yellow dot. So your first finger is on the second string, first fret. And then your ring finger goes 1 string up from there on the second fret. And your middle finger goes 1 string up from there on the second fret. And there's an A minor. If you don't want to do that, if it's too much right now, when we do it in the song, you can just put in the A7 and it'll sound just fine. Like I mentioned yesterday, a lot of songs you can kind of cheat and place chords that you know that are similar to the ones that are in the song. And it's not that big of a deal. Especially if you're singing along, your singing is going to cover up any of the little imperfections. So here's our A minor. If you want to use it, that's great. If you don't worry about it. And you can repeat, this video will be on YouTube later. So you can always repeat the video. And after you're getting the hang of things, or of the C chord and the E7, after you get the hang of those, then try adding in the A minor. But not a big deal if you don't want to do it. So for this song, we're going to start on G. Oh, I didn't write down my songs. Hopefully as I sing it slowly, I remember all the words. It's trickier when I'm singing very slowly and doing things that way to remember what comes next. So this song, Take Me Out to the Ball Game, an old favorite, is going to start on the G chord. So remember, that is my blue dots on there. First finger, your pointer finger on the second string down, second fret, middle finger, top string, third fret, and ring finger on the first string, third fret. Oh, and I forgot, all the other songs we've been doing have been in just a standard like 4/4 time where there's 4 beats to every measure. Take Me Out to the Ball Game, we're going to teach you even something new today. It is in 3/4 time. So that means there is 3 beats. It goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's the standard waltz beat. So in Take Me Out to the Ball Game, every measure is in 3 beats. So instead of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's try that. Let's go from G to our D7 and back to G. 1, 2, 3. Slide your ring finger up. Put down your other 2 fingers. 1, 2, 3, and back to G. 1, 2, 3. So that's how Take Me Out to the Ball Game is. Most songs you'll find usually have 4 beats per measure, but then you have your 3 beat per measure songs that are like the waltz beat. And so it's just 3 beats, 3 beats, 3 beats instead. So when you're strumming, you'll notice the difference. I'm going to scoot over so you can see the top of my neck and head of the guitar better. So for Take Me Out to the Ball Game, we're going to start on G, and then move to D7 and go back to G, and I'll call out the chords as we go. Let's try it slowly first. Here we go. Also, a lot of times on the 3 beats, you don't need to worry about this right now because it's a little trickier. I'm just used to doing it. So you might see me go back into my habit. A lot of times on the 3 beats, I'll just like do the top string for the first beat, like 1, 2, 3, take like that. But don't worry, you can just do the strumming. Here we go on the G. Take me out to the, over to D7. Ball game. Back to G. Take me out to D7 ground. See, so that was easy. It just went G to D7, G to D7. Now we're going to throw in our E7. So pick up those 2 bottom fingers, move over your top one string, and then put your middle finger on the blue dot. Buy me some peanuts and then here is where your option is. You can either go to your A minor, Cracker Jacks, or you can just go straight to A7, Cracker Jacks. There you go. And whichever one you did, then you're going to go to A7 now. I don't care if I, and then you're going to go to your D7. Never kept back forests. Let's start over on G. Root, root, root for the, and up to D7. Home team with, back to G. They know it inside. Here we go to our C. So you remember that's the second string, first fret, and then on the yellow dot, and then one down from that blue dot. Shame, or it's 1, 2, and over to G. Reach over there. 3 strikes, you're out of the A7, oh, D7, oh, and then back to G. Good job. I know there was so much. We're only on our 4th day, and you were using G, you were using D7, you were using E7, you may have been using A minor, and you were using A7, and did I say you were using C? I can't remember. So many chords and only your 4th day guitar. So don't worry if you're overwhelmed. Just keep reviewing the videos and you will eventually get it. Also, your fingers will get used to the thing. I know I'm seeing some comments here. This is a lot of moving around. It is. Let's try it a few more times and start to get the hang of it. If you get lost, don't worry. Just pick up when you can. Just keep strumming on whatever chord you're on, and eventually I'll probably get back to that chord. Or you can always just go back to G, which is our home base for this song. So let's try that over. I know this is moving around a ton. So this today, you're going to probably really need to go back over and practice these tonight. But I want to get it out to you today because throwing a minor in there and throwing in an extra E7 is just going to open up possibilities for you when you're looking on Google or wherever you're finding songs that you want to play. So let's start over on the G with our ring finger here on the 3rd fret, our pointer finger, 2nd string down, 2nd fret, and our middle finger, 3rd fret down, top string. Here we go. I'll do it slowly again. We'll get faster as we go here. And I wonder how did that feel with the 3 beats? It's a little bit different, but it's kind of fun to throw in a different feel to it. Here we go. Take me out up to the D7. You got it? Okay. And then we're going to do that again. Take me out to the crowd. And then here's our new one, E7, right there and there. Buy me some peanuts. And here's your A minor, or if you just want to do A7, you can do that. Cracker Jacks. Now everyone should be on A7 on those yellow dots. I don't care if I, up to that D7, never get back for it. So let's start over. Root for the home team. If they know it, it's and then here's your C. And then over to your G, 3 strikes, you're out of the. Then we're going to go A7, D7, and G. If you don't want to do the A7, just go to the D7 right now. So much. I hope I'm not pushing you too hard, but I just want to get it out there for you so you have it and you can always review it. I'm going to play it a little bit more up to speed now, and then I'll play it on the other guitar and not name out the chords so that if you want, when you're reviewing it later and you're getting better at it, you can review it without me having to stop at each chord for you. Let's try it one more time on this guitar. Take me out to the D7. Okay, back to G. Take me out to the D7 crowd. E7. Buy me some peanuts and A minor or A7, Cracker Jacks. Everyone on A7. I don't care if I D7 ever get back for its G. Root for the D7 home team. G. If they know it, it's a C shape. For it's 1, 2, G, 3 strikes, you're out at the A7, D7, G. There you go. I'm going to play it one more time without saying the chords in case you want to practice it that way. And then I'll play it one time on the other guitar for you. And I'll speed it up a little. Well, maybe I'll do it a little bit slower in this one. And then the next time I will speed it up. So you can find it when you're practicing. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and if they know it's a shame. Oh, it's 1, 2, 3, strike your out and beat all again. There we go. And you might have noticed on one of the chords, I did not play the first beat of the measure. That is just habit, and I was trying to overcome the habit. But on the 3 beats, sometimes I'll do like take me out. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, kind of like that papa type thing. We'll take me out to the ball. Oh, sorry, I didn't even switch chords. Take me out to the ball game. So that's always an option. If you don't want to hit the first, if you're trying to move real quick and you're not quite ready, just leave off the first beat and you can just play the second and third and it will sound fine. Let me try it on the other guitar for you now. And I'll play it a little bit more up to speed. So if you're getting the hang of it and you're reviewing the video, then you can play it up to speed, okay? And this one I might even do where I just pluck the first string for the first beat. So you can leave the first beat off, you can pluck one string for the first beat, or you can just strum 1, 2, 3. It's up to you. And whatever kind of comes naturally to you or whatever feels easiest or whatever you like the best, whatever you want to do works. So here we go. I'll play it up to speed. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some. Whoa, what is going on? Let me start that over. The neck on this guitar is significantly different in size to the other one. So the muscle memory in my hand is remembering that guitar while I'm trying to play this guitar. And you'll see I've been playing for 25 years and I still mess it up sometimes. Let's try it again. Here we go. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back for it's rooting for the home team. If they know it, it's a shame. Oh, it's 1, 2, 3, snatch your out of the old game. There you go. See, nothing like YouTube Live to find people's mistakes. Everybody does it. And anyway, so there it is up to speed with a few different ways to strum. And so if you're reviewing it as you're getting better, you can find the part where I play at the speed that's comfortable for you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you are very generous to overlook my errors. But anyways, I hope this has been fun today. You've learned we went over the C chord a little bit more. We learned the E7. And then if you chose, you could do the A minor. And if you didn't like the A minor, you stuck with the A7. So any of those are good. So we have done a lot today. We've really learned like 3 new chords today. So wonderful job for sticking with us. Be sure to join us tomorrow. We will be going over everything from the week and just having fun tomorrow. And also I will be showing you how to put your name in the hat to maybe win a capo, which is always fun to play around with. And also, if you took the ukulele class, if you haven't yet, it's on a ukulele playlist on our YouTube channel, McKee Music Therapy. The capo can also work on your ukulele if you took that class and have a ukulele. So that's a lot of fun. So anyways, if you have any questions about music therapy, don't hesitate to reach out to us. If you have family in long-term care or dementia or Alzheimer's or a memory unit, reach out. We'd love to help their facility have some music therapy video sessions. And make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell here so you don't miss out. And also click follow on Facebook, McKee Music Therapy, so that you find out about any classes we're doing and all the activities going on there. Other than that, have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye-bye.